Now on and the rest of it. Okay,
I didn't receive any jury paperwork.
where did my,
She has a joke.
oh, you have it there?
Petition.
Okay. All right, we're here on the dependency hearing or emergency shelter. And counsel, will you just state your name for the record?
Susan Rogers, Office of the Attorney General for the
Okay,
state.
and ma'am, would you state your name for the record, please?
Whitney B. Shot, Child Protective Services.
Okay, and you're the person who has been aware of the facts surrounding this minor child?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay. And is it all of the facts contained in the affidavit true and correct?
Yes, sir.
And is my understanding that this child is about 2 to 3 days old?
Yes, sir.
That the mother has a drug problem and tested positive. The mother is unable to take care of the child, that she's had several other children, that she has handed off to other people without proper supervision. She's not able to supervise the child. And that the child has special medical needs, particularly respiratory. Is that correct?
They are monitoring it, but not at the moment.
Excuse me?
It's being monitored, but not at the moment.
Okay, well, that's what I'm
Yes.
trying to say is, this is one you've got to be real careful with.
Yes.
Because
Correct.
the child has respiratory problems, okay.
Judge,
Uh,
this is a fourth child on an existing case. Can I announce for the record? This is in the interest of Anastasia Hankerson, case number 2012-7139, just for the
Okay.
record.
All righty, the petition's granted.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Usually Saturday shelters are reheld on Monday, but Monday's a holiday, so it would be Tuesday. Who knows?
Okay, well, the problem is, I'm not even asking about that because at this point, we don't even know if the courthouse is going to be open on
So
Tuesday.
we're gonna have to keep in touch.
But we know that you will set it the first available opportunity.
Correct, and the investigator will let the mother know. We don't have an identity. We have a putative father, but not a legal father.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Let me see if he signed all the places. Sure did.
I haven't.
All I have for you, Judge.
We don't have any, do we have juveniles?
I was gonna say, I don't have any juvenile cases.
Okay, excuse me. Yep,
That's music. Yeah, yeah.
there we go. Okay,
All right, let's do this.
Shannon Terrastana. Shannon Terrastana, you're charged with domestic battery. The court finds probable cause. Bond is set in the amount of $1,000. No contact with the alleged victim. Have a good day.
Your Honor, we'd be asking for ROR.
Denied at this time. Alexius Moody.
No problem, John. Good morning.
1,000.
Alexis Moody, you're charged with domestic battery, and we're in violation of a domestic violence order. Court finds probable cause. Bond is set in the amount of $2,500. No contact with the alleged victim.
Judge, Ms. Moody doesn't work at this time. Would you be willing to place her on some sort of pretrial or lower her bond? She's lived here in Broward County for a while, but she does not work in Connecticut.
Counsel, I think when someone violates a pretrial injunction, it's intentional violation of it, and I think that the bond is reasonable at this time.
Judge, would
Okay,
you-
Jennifer Mayer.
Judge, one last question.
Paul
on-
Ryan facility, Your Honor.
One last question on Ms.
Paul Ryan.
Moody.
Excuse me?
One last question on Ms. Moody. Would you allow her sign an order, one-time return to the property with an officer in order for her to
Absolutely.
retrieve her property?
Yes, you may remove all of her property, but she must be accompanied by a police officer. Jennifer Mayer.
Paul Ryan, Your Honor.
Paul Ryan, thank you. Ms. Mary charged with domestic battery. Court finds probable cause. Bond is set in the amount of $1,000. No contact with the alleged victim. Have a good day, ma'am. Mashia Jeff.
Okay, Judge?
Main jail.
Okay, Mashia Jeff, you're charged with battery. The court finds probable cause. Bond set in the amount of $1,000. You have possession of Xanax, $1,000 bond, possession of methamphetamine, $1,000 bond. The problem is, though, you've got 2 violations of probation. They are no bond holds. You will be detained going on the no bond holds before Judge Coleman on the 5th. The court finds probable cause, all counts, no contact with the alleged victim. Who are you, ma'am?
Hi, my name
Ma'am, step out here so we can, you're hidden there. There we go.
Yeah. I'm very short.
Who are you, ma'am?
I'm Dontavia Carswell. I'm the victim in this case. I just wanted to say that I'm not in fear of my life. I would like to have contact
Yeah.
with my
Judge, we can't hear.
Well, I've got 2 problems. If I put her where the microphone is, I can't see her.
Maybe I could turn it. Maybe?
All right.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so I'm not in fear of my life. I would like to
Okay,
have.
so you don't want a restraining order.
Right, I don't.
Okay, I will delete the restraining order, ma'am. Now, let me say this. I cannot do anything about the violations of probation.
Okay.
So she's going to be detained until she clears those with Judge Coleman, and depending upon what her decision is, she may be able to clear all of these at the same time.
Okay,
Thank you very much, ma'am.
thank you.
We need a bond on the strike battery charge.
It's 1,000 already. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Alexia Nixon. Ms. Nixon?
She's approaching.
Ms. Nixon, you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, domestic violence, and battery. The court finds probable cause. Bond is set in the amount of $1,000 on count 1, $500 on count 2. No contact with the alleged victim. Have a good day, ma'am. Then Keisha Holland. Keisha Holland, you have a capias for trespass, $50, court fines, probable cause. Do you want to plead no contest?
I didn't wait it out. Save it.
No, she doesn't, Your Honor.
She doesn't?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Have a good
Would you
day.
release, we'd ask for an ROR?
I believe the bond's only $50, counsel. Okay. Charlena Chestnut.
No problem, John.
Ms. Chestnut, you're charged with petty theft, $100 bond, but you got a violation of probation, no bond hold, $500 bond. I cannot offer you a plea on the petty theft because that could be an automatic violation of your probation. I will ROR you on count one. You've got a $500 bond on count two set by the judge who had it, okay?
Judge,
Have a good day.
Is there any other way you could override that judge's finding of a $500 fine? Miss
$500 fine?
$500 bond. Miss Chestnut suffers from high blood pressure, and that's why she's at North Broward. She's been unable to get her blood pressure down since she's been there. She has been a resident of Broward for over 20 years.
Just a second. Ma'am, have you been able to get your blood pressure medication?
No, sir.
Okay, no problem. Okay, because of medical necessity, the court will ROR on both. Ma'am, you gotta show up in court. Don't show up in court, you got a real problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay, have a good day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jana Jarrell.
No problem.
Ms. Jarrell, you got a violation of probation, no bond hold, Judge Coleman. You'll be detained going before Judge Coleman on September 5. Have a good day, ma'am.
Okay,
Susan
thank you.
Singleton.
Miss Singleton is a medical reset, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Medical reset.
Milton Padilla Martinez.
Main jail, Judge? We skip one, Judge.
Yeah.
Mr. Martinez, Mr. Padilla Martinez, you're charged with domestic battery. The court finds probable cause. Bond is set in the amount of $500. No contact with the alleged victim.
Your Honor, he can't post that. Would you consider ROR?
Not at
He's,
this-
lived in-
Not at this time. Gianni Venturini. You're charged with violation of a domestic restraining order. The court finds probable cause. Bond is set in the amount of $2,500. No contact with the alleged victim. Then we have Kevin,
Your Honor, would you consider an ROR?
not at this time, sir. Kevin
2,500.
Levita Jackson.
It's a medical reset, Your Honor.
Okay.
Again.
Then we have Chad Kilfiner.
No problem. No problem.
I got it. Mr. Kilfiner, you're charged with a battery. Bond is set in the amount of $1,000. Court finds probable cause. You have a hearing date on 9/5,
Judge,
September 5th.
Would you consider
Can I
releasing
get
him on some sort
R&R
of
bail?
pretrial or ROR, Mr.?
Not at this time.
And the state would ask no victim contact, Your Honor? Or no?
Gerald Scarola. No contact, I'm sorry. All of them are no contacts, I'm sorry. Mr. Scarola, you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, $2,500 bond, and battery, $1,000 bond, total bond, $3,500. No contact with the alleged victim.
Your Honor, on the battery case, would you consider ROR?
No, not at this time. He pulled a knife in front of the cops.
500 what, Judge?
Huh? 2,500 and 1,000, 3,500 total. Neri Batista Ramirez.
Thanks.
Judge, we need a Spanish interpreter.
You have a Spanish interpreter.
Once you call the next person, you roll.
Counsel, you can just hold all the ones you want to the end. I'll take care of them. Okay, Mr. Batista Ramirez, you've got a violation of probation, no bond hold. Judge Levy, you will be taken before the court on September 5. Have a good day,
Señor
sir.
Bautista Ramírez, usted está acusado de violar la probatoria y tiene una detención sin fianza. Se va a ver con el juez Levy. What day, Judge? I'm sorry, the judge for Judge Levy.
September
El día
5.
5 de septiembre. Eso es todo.
Thank you very much.
Sure, you're welcome.
Kedem Simone. Mr. Simone, you're charged with you got a capias, $500. It's for no operating without a valid driver's license. You want to plead no contest?
I want to resolve this.
Okay. You want to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
Time served. Have a good day. James Mills.
No problem, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Mills, you've got a DUI, $500 bond, fine, probable cause. Can you post the 500?
Can I pay it myself?
I don't care. Can you post it? Can you have a friend post it? Okay, post the bond. You can get out. Have a good day. $500 bond.
Thank you.
Okay, Steve James.
Stephen, good
No
morning, Your
problem,
Honor.
Your Honor.
Good morning, Topeka Carr on his behalf.
Okay,
Asking to be appointed,
Mr. James, we're waiting for him to arrive. Okay,
ahead.
Mr. James, you got 3 capiases, 100, 500, and 500 respectively. You want to plead no contest to these? Your attorney is here. It indicated that you wish to enter such a plea.
Absolutely. No comment.
Time served. Have a good day, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Stephen.
Richard Doyle.
Thank you.
Richard Doyle, you're charged with a capias, $1,000 bond. It's operating without a valid driver's license. You want to plead no contest?
Yes, Your Honor.
Time served. Have a good day. Felipe, okay, Godyoy Troscasco? I think they should have hyphenated it somewhere.
Your Honor, he bonded.
Okay, oh. Felix Castro.
No problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Felix Castro, you're charged with, you got a credit card for fraud or theft, $1,000 bond. Then you have a fraud of a person, $1,000 bond, that's count 2. But you have 2 probation violations, which are no bond hold. You'll be detained on those going before Judge Bailey on September 5. Have a good day, sir.
Find PC.
Those credit card.
Andres Garcia.
Judge, did you find PC on count 2? I just didn't hear him say that. No? Okay. Okay, sorry.
Spanish interpreter?
And that's the main jail, Judge.
Main jail?
Okay, Madam Interpreter, have you been sworn yet? Swear to interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English as accurately as you can?
Yes. Your
Thank you
Honor.
very much.
Sir.
Mr. Garcia, you're charged with grand theft. Bond is $1,000.
Señor, se le acusa de hurto mayor y la fianza es $1,000.
You then have counts 2 and 3, which are violations of probation.
También tiene cargos 2 y 3, que son violación de probatoria.
Those are felony violations of probation. You have no bond holds.
Son violaciones de probatoria, delitos mayores y no tiene detención sin fianza.
You'll be taken before Judge Lynch
Y lo llevarán frente al juez Lynch
on September
el
5.
día 5 de septiembre.
Jose Portello. Mr. Portello, you're charged with burglary of a conveyance. Court finds probable cause, $1,000 bond, no return to that area. Can you make the $1,000 bond?
No, sir.
Pretrial release. Have a good day. Brent Alexander.
Judge, we have the ex-wife here, detective here, and the victim.
This is on Mr. Alexandre?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. And who are you, ma'am?
Sasha Williams.
And what's your relationship to Mr. Alexandre?
His former wife.
Okay. And ma'am, my understanding is that you have civil proceedings pending,
Correct.
and yet that the Judge Cohen has issued you a temporary permanent custody or full custody order.
Correct.
Okay. And what do you want to tell me?
I'd like to ask for no contact. This has been ongoing for years, since February.
I understand that this has been a very, shall we say, contested dissolution and child custody issue.
Yes.
Okay. What else? Anything else, ma'am?
No.
Okay. Detective, anything else?
Judge, that's the only thing added, it was already pretty much outlined in the arrest warrant affidavit. However, there was concerns with Mr. Alexandria's compliance with the court orders that there's a pending case from Margate Police Department where Ms. Williams' current boyfriend's vehicle was vandalized by Mr. Williams.
I read that, but we have no evidence hooking him up to that at this time.
Well, there was a dash camera that did capture him on it, so that's the charges from Margate will be pending for that. However, just based on that,
Did they get an ID or a video or something of that
It's
nature?
currently ongoing. I know the detective's out of town from Margate, so I don't think they're gonna drop PC today, but.
Well, no, I understand that may be something that's pending, but are you aware that they have anything to directly connect him to it?
Correct. Miss Williams' boyfriend has a dash camera inside of his vehicle which captured the actual incident unfolding.
Okay, very good.
Just based on that and the telephone contact that Miss Williams expressed that she's been receiving from Miss Alexandria, she's concerned that now on this escalation of violence that she could be subjected to it.
I understand exactly. Okay. Anything else from anybody? Okay. Counsel, anything? I don't think your client wants to say anything at this
No, Your
point.
Honor.
Okay. The court at this time finds probable cause. The court is going to set bond in the amount of $5,000. The court is going to order no contact with the former spouse until further order of the court. The defendant will surrender any firearms that he has with the local police department within 24 hours of his release. Thank you very much.
Your Honor-
Sir, you can't come within 500 feet of her, the residence, where she works at any time. You understand?
Your Honor, and
This needs all to be resolved in front of Judge Cohen. Go ahead.
And the state would also be asking for no contact with Michael Campbell, which is Miss Williams's new boyfriend.
I don't have the jurisdiction to do that,
That's fine.
okay?
That's fine.
He can seek a restraining order if he has the proper grounds. Okay. Marlon Meggett,
Your Honor, the state will be asking for a GPS monitor upon his release.
not at this time. Marlon Meggett,
He's approaching, Judge.
Mr. Meggett, you're charged with petty theft. It is a felony, but it's a third or subsequent offense, $750 bond. Can you make the bond, sir? Pretrial release. Okay. Brian and Powell. Mr. Powell, you're charged with violation of probation. You have a no bond hold going before Judge Fenn on the 5th of September. Have a good day, sir. Hakeem Newman. Mr. Newman, you're charged with burglary of an unoccupied conveyance. The court finds probable cause, $2,500 bond, no return to that area.
Your Honor, Mr. Newman has lived in Florida for 9 years. He doesn't have the ability to post that. We'd be asking for a lower bond.
Not at this time, counsel. Eddie Dandron. You're charged, sir, with possession of cannabis, no bond required, possession of cocaine, $1,000 bond, DUI alcohol, DUI with property damage. The bonds are set in the amount of $1,500 and $1,000 respectively. Total bond, $2,500. Court finds probable cause. Can you make the bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, post bond. Have a good day. Gerardo San Martin. You're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent. Bond is set in the amount of $2,500. Then we have then you have a battery, $1,000 bond. Court finds probable cause, no contact with the alleged victim. Total bond, $3,500. Have a good day, sir.
Your Honor, would you consider pretrial release?
Not at this time. Steve Grindor. Mr. Grindor, you're charged with carrying concealed firearm, $1,000 bond. Court finds probable cause. Can you make the bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, post the bond. Have a good day. Mark Tyndall.
No problem, John. How you doing, Your Honor?
Mr. Tyndall, you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent. Court finds probable cause, bond set in the amount of $3,000. No contact with the alleged victim. Have a good day, sir.
Judge, would you consider releasing Mr. Tyndall on pretrial release with a
Not
bond?
at this time. Felix Versante, or Versaint.
Right there, my boy. Right there, my boy. What I tell you, man? Too many times. What I tell you. I ain't do nothing, man. I ain't do no delivering. I was just walking, go to the barber shop, go pick up my stuff. It's like somebody read me. I'm gonna tell you why somebody read me. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't got no drugs. I ain't do nothing.
Felix, let me speak on your behalf, please. Judge?
All right.
Have a good day, sir.
Okay. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Okay, does anybody have Mr. Fluorescent?
That's him, Your Honor. That was him.
That was him, Judge.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That was me, sir.
Okay.
It was a pleasure.
Just a moment, sir.
Okay.
Come back on. I don't know what you're ranting about, But at this point, the court finds finds the probable cause on the charge of delivery or attempt to deliver or distribute cannabis, $2,500 bond, and having a device to facilitate a felony, $1,000 bond. Now, sir, can you make the bond?
No, I can't make the bond, but I ain't got
Can
no
you
delivery.
make the bond, sir?
How much the bond is?
$3,500, $3,500.
So it's like,
Can you
3,000.
make, sir, let me explain something. I can't change any of the charges. I can't change anything. The only issue here today is probable cause, and number two, what the terms of your release are. At the present time, the police claim, and there is probable cause, that doesn't mean you're guilty, that means you may be guilty, of delivery or possession with intent to deliver cannabis. Okay, that's marijuana. You're charged with having a device to facilitate the commission of a felony. Bond is, sir, bond is in the amount of $3,500.
Yes,
Can you make the bond?
Yes, I can.
Then post the bond and don't
Okay.
discuss the case with anybody. Have a good day.
Okay, man.
Thank you. George Prince.
No problem, John. How you doing, sir?
Judge, go back.
Mr. Prince, you're charged with distributing or delivery of cocaine. Court finds probable cause. Bond is set in the amount of $2,500. Can you make the bond, sir?
No, sir, but I can't make
Okay,
the bond.
sir, fine. Court, if you wish pretrial release, my special condition of pretrial release is that you have a drug evaluation. If you don't need treatment, you don't have to have any, but if you need treatment, you gotta go to counseling. And you gotta be subject to random testing. You want pretrial release?
No, sir.
Thank you. John Davy Vega.
Your Honor, he's at the county, but he refused.
Oh, refused, thank you. John Menendez.
County facility, Your Honor.
Okay.
Morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Menendez, this is, maybe sound a little, you were before Judge Levy. Judge Levy found Judge Duffy found probable cause and found presumption great, proof evident, and found a no bond hold on what has now become count 4, which is kidnapping. And the court does not change Judge Duffy's ruling, remain in effect. It's a no bond hold with the proof evident presumption great. Now, on count 6, that is identical to the count 6 in what you were normally done. It's just been done in a different form. And bond was set in the amount by Judge Duffy in the amount of $25,000. Court finds probable cause. The bond remains the same at $25,000. So basically, you're on a no bond hold. You'll be detained going before the judge to whom the case is assigned as to any further issues with bond or the rest of the case. Have a good day, sir.
Just for the record, Judge, that was Judge Levy.
Judge Levy? They had Duffy on the thing, I'm sorry, but thank you for the correction, counsel. Then we have Mr. Joseph, Mordecai Candy Joseph. Okay, you have grand theft of a firearm, $1,000 bond, carrying concealed firearm, $1,000. The total bond, $2,000. Court finds probable cause. Can you afford the $2,000 bond? Can you post bond?
No, I cannot.
Okay, pretrial release. Have a good day, sir. Kender Entor, Entenor.
Cosby facility, Your Honor.
Your Honor, they have a correction to the charge. Burglary, unoccupied conveyance, unarmed.
Okay, that's, all right. This is an add charge, sir, of burglary, unarmed, court finds probable cause, sets bond in the amount of $1,000. But it's count 4, so you have 3 other charges. I don't know what the bonds are on those. Have a good day, sir. Then we have Stevenson Lesage.
No problem, Your Honor.
Thank you. Stevenson Lesage, okay. You're charged with burglary, unoccupied, conveyance, court finds probable cause, bond is set in the amount of $1,000. Sir, this is an add charge, it is count 4, so you have 3 other charges. I don't know what the bonds were on those charges, but this is an additional $1,000 bond. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
Then we have Anthony Shaw.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Shaw, you have driving with a suspended driver's license, habitual, and then you have 3 bond surrenders of $1,000 each. They're all for possession of cocaine or methamphetamines. So you have a total of $3,750 in bond. Okay, can you post that bond?
No, sir.
All right, I will consider pretrial release as long as you agree to have a drug evaluation, and if any treatment is required, you will undergo the treatment, and you'll be subject to random testing.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Pretrial release, sir. Have a good day. I believe that concludes the docket on the criminal side, felonies, misdemeanors. Thank you very, very much, everybody in the jail. I hope we are all here tomorrow. Be safe.
Judge.
Good job by everybody. Thank you all. Greatly appreciate it. Sorry we went so late. Hopefully, we'll all be here tomorrow. And anything else, ladies?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very, very much. We'll see you tomorrow.
You.
Cell phone.
Oh, you working tomorrow too? Very good.
Smell is always a pleasure to work with.
That one's gonna be, that kid we had today, that one's gonna be a hard one to prove.
This is it. I usually.
Yeah, because all he said, except for one kid claims that he said something about a gun, but, all he said was, I'm gonna cause a code red, I'm gonna cause a code red. What's that, what does that mean?
It's a pleasure to see you.
I don't have like a confidential trash. You want me to shred something? I can shred something. Yeah. I'll go shred it. So wait, all the juvie documentations, you guys take it to the juvie, right? Because I didn't have it.
Normally we would give you an export date, but there was no case number,
Right.
and she didn't have anything, so I just told them to call their company credit to get the export date.
Perfect. Thank you.
They said, they identified themselves and everything, and they said courthouse is closed and extended throughout Tuesday.
Whatever. We shall see. Everybody have a good day.
7015010. Judy 71550.
Okay, counsel?
Hi, Judge. Thank you. It wasn't so bad.
Don't tell them what time you get it done.
No, I will not. They won't count it. They'll make me do it again.
Remember.
Yes. I think it's the height of the hands is the problem, because my height I think is good, but my hands portion, I feel like I'm falling when I use them.
No. Okay. You see, I wish I would. Let's see.
Yeah, it's like a good bend. Like mine are
It's just,
too
you're
long.
right. Do you have this kind of crutch?
Yes.
All you have to do is just pop these and slide it up. It's no problem.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. It's like a little.
Okay,
Screw
then
it.
just.
Yeah,
you
screw it out
unscrew
and put it
okay,
in the-
move them up, okay, and then but before you do that, make sure you have 2 fingers between this
and
this.
Okay.
Okay, and that's straight like this, because then you end up moving them out, which work. If you make it shorter than that, then all of a sudden you don't have enough.
To do the.
Okay, and these are never to be leaned on.
Okay.
You
Because I
never
lean on
should-
it. Yeah.
Some people try to walk on them. Oh,
Okay.
no, because they can paralyze your arms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Judge. He was giving me crutch lessons. I'm gonna limp my butt out of here. Bye, guys.
Oh,
Have a
thank
good.
you,
Be safe.
counsel.
You too. Be safe.
Oh, you'll be here
Just
tomorrow.
a fence. Oh wait. Lock this. Yeah. Sleep.
Hey, you too. Thank you.
No, Sandra tried to kill me, y'all. The system is still on.
Okay, you know what?
This is not good.
Oh, yeah, because somebody's coming, she's a victim of it. I'll do this.
Just lock it when you're done.
Okay. No, the victim had to get the one who want the no contact order, the message.
Now, I have to give it all. I told her to put my dog away. Yeah, from the condo association and let me, yeah. I had to give my dog away.
Your dog, oh,
Yeah, and he your dog.
I thought you said, you could do it, she got married? Okay, but I got it.
It's okay, Sam.
Okay.
All right.
No, I thought you said I gave my
Put
dog away.
it on the DSO website. And it was, one of the ladies in detention, she, was off to her, but she has a autistic daughter. Maybe 4 weeks ago, and then now she's calling saying her daughter got out. On the dog. Again.
How dog you the dog
She took her to the vet. She said, the doctor, the vet said she's dehydrated. So now because I can't, so what I did, it was an attorney, Linda Jaffe. She works with the dog rescue. Cause I wouldn't take her to a shelter and then they don't sell it and then they put her to sleep. I wouldn't do that. So she's gonna pick up, but I got to let her know what this girl said. Cause she had a shot. It's a Jack Russell.
How long you had the dog?
Had a dog for about 3 or 4 years.
So maybe you don't think, he's missed out or something?
It could be. It could be.
'Cause I know my dog, my dog would go through that, literally.
But, the lady, I'll have to talk to the president of our association, which I'm gonna call him once I get outside, to see if he can let her stay with me tonight. And then the lady can pick, this is her son. Then the lady can pick her up, tomorrow. already put the money on everything, and when the board viewed me, that's when I even went to the doctor, got paper, everything. To the physician, everything. And she interviewed me and all of that stuff. You see how fat she is? That's the condition she was when we gave her away. Because I tried to hold on to her, so because my sister, Pat, let her stay with her when I moved. And I moved the end of March. And I was wake up 3 o'clock in the morning, get dressed for work, go to her house, walk around and feed her. After that, I do everything. Then I go to work. After I get off of work, same thing. And I do every day consistent till it was too much fun. I did it for about 4 months. It was too much fun. So that's when I told my sister, I can just put something on the website. Sure that they take care of her and don't mistreat her. So, and then when they say dogs feel just like people, I know I do. I know how.
I would cry, my daughter would cry because he's so much like a human. I said, go outside and pee.
She is too.
I said, go outside and pee, Papa. You go outside and go pee. I mean, like you talk to him, he knows exactly what like a human.
So I'm on my way to go pick her up now. But I need to call my association president on my way. See if he can let me go overnight.
Exactly.
Huh?
Mother, I mean, that's a small dog, right?
Well, see, the association president, he always did good by me. And he said something about me that he liked me when they interviewed me. Because I'm be honest. And see, she's not a barker. Only time she'll bark is somebody knocking at the door, or she hears somebody at the door.
Right.
That's the only time she really will bark.
My dog, every time he barks, he gotta go outside, he gotta pee, or like he wanna treat or something, and after a couple times, I don't know like he he'll stop. That's all I'm saying. No, cause he don't do nothing in the house. He's straight, he don't do nothing in the house. So I said, if he consistently barking, take his behind outside. You gotta do what you gotta do.
She will come up to you and let you know that she has put the back.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
She-
my daughter's dog,
that too.
but he comes to me in the middle of the night, right? I'm up at 3:30 this morning, because he barking at me because he go outside, because I'm a light sleeper. My daughter don't hear nothing.
See, it really was my daughter's dog. She said,
See how we
Mom,
always stuck
she said, Mom, I promise I'll take care of it. Once she got that dog, forget it.
Yep.
She will hardly ever home. Because she used to work, you know my Aunt Lee worked for the state attorney's office. She will hardly ever home, hardly ever sit. So the dog, who's the dog gonna cling on? The one that take care of him the most. Exactly.
Yes, you can come get the paperwork.
Take care, and I paid for the doctor's thing. She didn't give me nothing, pay me nothing. But anyway, y'all have a good one. You gonna be tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, have a good one. Oh, no. Law was already magistrated on the 29th. Same as count, it's the same as count. Oh, I guess that's the same as count one. That's all. It's the same as count one. Yeah, when they did the ad charge, instead of them just adding the bond surrender, she added the count one too. Whoever did this in book. It's actually 3, count 1 and count. It's number wrong. And I but it's, you know, it's 55. She did this twice. Yeah, but it's no count 5 right here, it's only count 4. It's only 4 counts. So they're gonna have to do it for that child. We don't have to, I don't have to, because he gave it free trial, it's the same as the count 1 we did today. But he ain't got no free trial. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's only one charge. Right, but that's, the thing is, when she did the ad charge, how many counts did this? He has 5, 6, 4 counts. Bond surrenders and marijuana license is new charge. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess. Thank you. You're welcome. Have a good one and be safe. I just did. 9:30. 9 o'clock. This person, she always freaking gets off. It's 15717. What the hell she did? She sent people magistrate. Don't let go magistrate. At least I got sergeant stuff, so he'll fix it when he can get out on free trial release. We only got applications for them. Right, but the thing is, even if, say, if he takes off the count 1 from today, it was already matched before. So he can delete this, this one that girl added, instead of just adding the bond surrender. Oh, he has. Instead of her, there's only 3 bond surrenders. Right. Instead of her just adding them and printing just the 3 bond surrenders, it wouldn't even have went to magistrate. It shouldn't even went to magistrate. Now that you say that, she clicked off all of the charges and brought them all to magistrate. We came to magistrate because of count 1, but she should never have. She should have just clicked on count 2, 3, and 4. All of them. Yeah, but this one I told Cox and talked to her, but she always, I don't know who this person is. But yeah, he can delete it. He can delete the count 1. He can delete it because it's the same charge as the other count 1. Because it's not even numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's numbered 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can delete the one from today. He can delete the one from today, and then I can just put him out on pre-trial for the other one. Because I was thinking it was 2. By the way it sounds, but I think, yeah. Exactly, so I ain't too bad. But I wanna, put it in natural. Exactly. I'm good, look, I'm good this week. I'm good. Oh. Just waiting for the juvenile clerk to come back. The juvenile clerk? Yeah, cause you know I'm not a juvenile input clerk. I just do it on Saturdays for them because they ask me to. But I have a clerk comes in and assign all the case numbers. I don't have access to juvenile. You know, with the new cases and everything, they assign a case number and they bring the paperwork to me. You know, and that's when I give them a date. You know, if I know the judge, you know, I give them a date or whatever. But I don't have access to juvenile. I can't do anything. They told me we had no juveniles and I come to court and I can get them. I'm like, what? So I had to call the supervisor, and she called the guy to come back. He's coming all the way back from Miami. I said, tell him we done. He don't have to come back because I TBA'd all the cases. They just gonna have to give him a case number and they're gonna have to mail out the notices. She gonna have to get somebody to mail out their next court date because I couldn't do it. So it was a problem here when he left? Yeah, he left because he said there was no paperwork. He said we didn't have any juvenile. So where was the paperwork? I don't know. But she did ask the lady from Jack about some paperwork. And she said, oh, we only give you guys the copies at the hearing. Right, because they do, yeah, because I think the state get it off the system. But, you know, usually DJJ, Department of Juvenile Justice, they have somebody bring the paperwork to downstairs in the lobby. And that clerk was supposed to go and pick it up from the lobby. But he said, I guess he was told that there was no paperwork. There was no juvenile. Because somebody had to tell him that. Right. Maybe he misunderstood. They didn't have the paperwork yet. I don't know. But he was on his way about what time? It's not like it's not until they get lost in the shuffle. She told him to come back and go work on it because he's new and he just started doing it. But she told him to come back and if he wants to, he can go to Delany and work and get all the overtime he wants. I said, what? I said, well, if he want to come back, he can come back. I don't, All right, then. Because he's coming from Miami. I said, hey, oh, shoot. Look, I should have said that on the Oh, it's not on record? It don't say recording. Oh. It say recording? It's not. Oh, girl, I'm looking like, what? Strike that. Strike my last remark. Oh, Lord. Speaker off. Exit. How did he exit this? Return. Close. How do you close this thing? It say system off. It's off. All these fingers get me trying to clean. Oh my God, girl. What the hell? What you got there? Girl, I'm glad it's water. What'd you say? Oh yeah, I still have the domestics. Okay. Yeah, it's quite a few. I knew he was gonna zoom through. I knew he was gonna zoom through the adults and go back to the juveniles. I just want to drop it off or something. Okay, Alexander. I thought he put him on free trial. Who? The Alexander, Brent Alexander. No. Oh, no. Brent Alexander. I don't know what this said, but. Man, that's a man born. I don't know his ex-wife or nobody else. Or his children, I guess. Wait, what happened? Trying to get back. I guess he's trying to get back at the wife. He took the kids and wouldn't give them back since like March. What? He not contacting her, so she have restraining orders. He got back violated. Hey, that's a good excuse. Hey. No, but the officer told him, no, if you bring the children to the police station, that's not about. Oh yeah, that's then right. It won't be a violation. Then he tried to say the mama boyfriend abusing. Which changed the charge? Wait, you say add charge count 4, but I thought you said, oh, it was a corrected movement. It was a, I'm sorry, maybe I should put add charge, but yeah, it was an add charge that was done. Oh, so did I need this? You need what? Because I don't know how they put it in the odyssey. I don't know, that's what this sergeant when they corrected the charge. So I'm trying to see. No, you gotta take out the state of emergency, right? This is wrong. That state of emergency. Yeah. That's what was wrong. I guess that's what they do because I don't know how it might have been put in Odyssey like that. And I guess that's the correct action to correct it in Odyssey. I'm not sure. I know I'm supposed to give it to you. Okay. Okay. Oh, the docket is right. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. In addition to charge. So, you know, is it like, it ain't coming? Yeah, it's coming. I've had that. They were powerful. Like me, I was like, well, even if it does come, I don't ever have any damage, so it might. Okay, never say never. Look, I know, right? Let me stop talking. We was lucky enough, we didn't lose our power, but we prepared. We was like, man, we got lucky last time. And we kept saying it's gonna be a 4, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm scared. Because it's slightly shifted, and it may miss. We may not get directly. That's a hell of a business. I hate when they say these keywords. There's a possible chance. It may. Carolina so they never sure of nothing. Exactly. Carolina so far from us. That's one of the best jobs now. Okay. You don't have to be accurate. Never. You can be there's a possible chance. I listen for the keywords. Well, I can do that job. Okay. Sign me up. Well, the way the water look, it looks like it's heading the other way. But the what's that, east? but the heat is causing it to shift. That's right. And that's what they were saying. The heat was causing it to shift. And now it may turn back the other way. Oh, Lord. It may. Look, may. There you go again. My little brother told me that. I don't know why y'all preparing. It ain't coming. Who say that? My little brother. It ain't coming. Are you prepared? Go ahead, little brother. I said, okay, meteorologist. Okay. Yeah. What's the forecast for the next? I appreciate these days that these things like this give me off. I do. Put your head down. I be trying to prepare. I try to go get the little floats just in case my kids float away. Look, I have girls. Look, I have a little whistle. If y'all float away, blow the whistle. Girl, I packed my emergency bag. When I told somebody what I had in my emergency bag, they was looking at me like, "Do you have a raft too?" Girl. Hey, look, everybody got, I have a life jacket, floats. I said, cause I be thinking too hard. If they go away. Oh yeah, you are thinking too hard, girl. You know why? Because I live on this side. And last time I was in the evacuation area, I live close, not 5 miles from the Regal Trace. So I live close to the beach. I live on this side. Okay. Oh yeah, you good. So I was scared when I see the East Coast and I'm like, oh my God, we right here. Did you go get the free sandbags? No, well, no, because I'm on the 2nd floor. I'm in a duplex. I mean, an apartment complex. Like, get it, you know, but if the water rise, you might need that. I got my floats. I was thinking about a raft. You don't watch the hurricane evacuate the people out of Louisiana far too many times. Because you live up there. Yes. But I would say it's nothing wrong with that. My grandparents live in the Carolinas. Well, my grandma grew up in Florida. She knows what a hurricane is like, but she's never really experienced a hurricane in the Carolinas. Here it's a little different. There they don't have like this. You're not thinking. And where she lives, they call it low country. So the water level, the sea level there is a little high. She saw on the news lately. No, they know what to do. A hurricane, they don't know what to do. And it was people, oh, we're not doing it. I've lived in this. Your grandma said, I got my ass in that car. And I went to, she ended up going over to Georgia, which didn't really help because they ended up coming to Georgia too. But that's why everybody went fast. Yes. At least she wasn't stuck. But my mom was like, this time, my mom called her yesterday. She was like, you prepared? Well, kind of the sort of one say, well, it might go that way. Oh, well, I ain't worried about it. It ain't gonna. Wait, where's your mom? Okay. Hello. Okay, thank you. She said the mic is live. So they hear us in here talking. We almost done.
Speakers are off. The speakers are off. Oh, it's right here. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Okay. If it was off, I turned it. If it was on, off, on, off. I hit it 3 times. But no. Ask her if it's still on.
First appearance. She said still on.
It's still on?
Uh-huh.
System on. System